My boyfriend and I have known each other for about 5 years now, but we only started dating 2 months ago. I'm 19, he's 20. It's a very long distance relationship. We can only see each other maybe once or twice a year. Despite the distance, I thought things were going well. He's actually my first boyfriend, but he's had plenty of relationships before me. Before we get started, please like the video and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so that you don't miss new uploads. At first, he was really sweet. He'd call me every night, ask about my classes, tell me how proud he was that I was studying abroad. But slowly, things started to shift. His tone changed whenever I mentioned my studies or career goals. It was like the more focused I became on school, the more he felt threatened by it. I'm currently in the middle of my exam week, the most stressful time of the semester. I told him that I'd be a little less available for a few days because I needed to focus and manage my time carefully. Instead of understanding, he got upset and said, "You always prioritize your books over me." Then, out of nowhere, he tells me that a girl came up to him and flirted with him at a college party, but he rejected her. I was confused, like, why would he tell me that during my exams? What was I supposed to say? Thank you? I told him calmly that rejecting her isn't a favor to me, it's just basic respect. That's what you're supposed to do when you're in a relationship. He didn't like that. He said I was being ungrateful and cold. Then he completely blew up. He started saying things like, "I hope you find your beloved academic success by leaving me. Capitalist dog. Go and never text me again. Good luck with your fake freedom." It was like talking to a stranger. I just sat there staring at my phone, wondering how someone who claimed to love me could talk to me that way. For context, I study finance. He always teases me and calls me a capitalist wannabe. The irony is that he's actually rich. He comes from an upper-class family, always talks about how much he hates the system, but still benefits from it in every possible way. He doesn't work. He doesn't have to worry about money. Meanwhile, I come from a middle-class family in a developing country. I'm studying abroad on a full scholarship, and I have to stay focused because I don't have a safety net. If I fail, I lose everything I've worked for. But every time I talk about my dreams, my career, my future, he somehow twists it into me choosing success over love. He once told me, if you really loved me, you wouldn't care so much about money. And that's the thing, it's not about money. It's about security. It's about having a stable future after working so hard to get here. He's also said some really strange things before. Once he told me, "Even if you cheated on me, I'd be afraid of not being able to leave you." And another time, "I feel like you'll cheat on me someday." It was always this emotional roller coaster. One day he'd be overly affectionate, and the next he'd accuse me of not loving him enough. He told me stories about how all his exes were obsessed with him, how they would constantly call, cry, and beg him back. I think he expected me to be like that too. But I'm not. I love deeply, but I also value my independence. I don't think love should mean losing yourself or giving up everything you've worked for. The truth is, he seems to want me to prove my love through sacrifice, to put him above my education, my ambitions, my peace of mind. And I just can't do that. After our argument, I blocked him and cried for a while. Not because I missed him, but because I couldn't understand why he'd want to make me choose between him and my future. Sometimes I wonder if I'm overreacting. Maybe he's just insecure or doesn't know how to express himself. But then again, the way he talks, the manipulation, the guilt-tripping, the insults, that's not love. I'm starting to realize that maybe he didn't fall in love with me, but with the idea of having someone who would revolve around him. And that's not the kind of relationship I want. Still, a part of me feels guilty, like maybe I could have handled it better or been more patient. But at the end of the day, I need to remember why I'm here. I'm working towards something real, something I built on my own. And if he can't respect that, then maybe walking away is the best thing I could have done for myself.